Must be something, yeah, here. Well, we seem to have made it through that okay. I am half tempted to send Krayang here. And I may try it. I'll probably have to pull him off of operation, but there's not too much else I can do. So, I still want to try to power this section up if I can ever manage to scrape together the dust to do it. So that I can pull them off that wing. I'll lose their operation bonuses, but worked out pretty well. I am so fucking greedy that I'm trying to... No, I actually appreciate it. You know, it's funny you should mention that. So, I have a brief story. I was watching Northern Lion playing FTL, and by observing him, there was a whole bunch of stuff that I noticed that he wasn't doing, and he would recognize it after the fact, or sometimes he'd never recognize it, and I was really confused because it felt really obvious to me that he should be doing X, Y, or Z, and I couldn't figure out why it was that he wasn't. And so I was kind of confused about that, and then what I realized, I think I can do, oh, that room is powered by Mysterious Force, so I go like that. That should be sufficient buffer. Anyways, what I realized was that he wasn't seeing those things, and they were things I knew to look out for because of experience. And then later that same week, I was playing FTL, and a friend was curious about the game, hadn't bought it yet, wanted to know what it was like. So I played the game on my computer in windowed mode, and I did a video conference with him over Skype. And once I sort of explained some of the basics to him, he actually pointed out to me correctly that I was missing doing certain things that I needed to do. And it turned out that having him as a co-pilot was actually really helpful. So I'm doing my best to keep track of all the multitude of things that I have to keep track of for this game, but it is actually really helpful to have a co-pilot along. I mean, if other people are better multitaskers than me, fine, but that's why I truly appreciate the fact that you pointed those things out. It also makes me happy, though, that when you point these things out, and I've already done them, that I'm on top of shit. They're probably being self-conscious when they call you annoying anyways. Oh, he's annoying because I'm forgetting to do this thing and he's correctly pointed it out. We did not generate as much food last floor because we didn't do the operation of a food module. I want to rectify that on this floor. Toxic clouds take... How long do toxic clouds take? I think it's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 rooms, maybe even 5 rooms, like a stele, before they will disable, or disperse. And having heroes defend in this room is just awful. Just for the sake of, yeah, people pretending people are perfect. I'm not going to pretend I'm perfect. I already know I'm going to fuck up. I've done it several times so you were watching, too. Anyways, what's better? 39 bonus defense or 175 hit points. I'm going to say the defense is better. Even though I'm going to lose out on speed here. But that's because he's in a room with toxic glass. So I just want to quickly point this out. So 183 here, and then I move him into here, and he goes down to 109. And all of his other stats suffer as well. See? So, actually, King's Armor might be a really good choice for him, since I need the speed and the hit point regeneration won't hurt. I'm hesitant to use this as a choke point for the time being, but I'll probably end up having to later. It might, however, be worth leaving Opbot behind. Having these three, oops, leave Opbot behind, Have these 3 heroes come into here. And this is health regeneration. That's really handy. And then Max will move on forward. So I think that big boost to defense has really helped him out because those guys did a lot more damage in the past. And I'm feeling pretty good. So who do I want to level up? I always want to keep leveling up Max because I keep exploring with him. And he's gaining such massive DPS every time that he levels up. He gets 9. He gets 2. Ugh, even the armory pod can't make him good. Actually, with an increase of 9 and the lowest cost, yeah, it really might be worth my time to level him up. Although he won't benefit from it as much as Max might. That skill is phenomenal. The fact that heroes on the entire floor get a regen of 6 is amazing. Anyways. And he'll get another passive. He won't get anything. And he'll get a active. I'll go for the active. Run away! Perfect. That is exactly the sort of thing that I need on him if he's going to be a scout. Nothing. Except monsters. Always with the monsters. So now just having 2 of these and having him operate is generating 23 food. So that's going to go a long way on this floor. I'm not feeling particularly guilty about the fact that I haven't built any science. There haven't really been opportunities, and I just don't really give a fuck right now because a lot of the stuff I actually want is researched, so not so much of a concern. Now, 1, 2, 3. I need another 40 dust to power up all that stuff. However, there's also this room that must be defended at some point. And having not actually gone ahead and built something here and here, I can't just leave these sections powered, and I'm just going to do that so that I don't have to worry about what's it called? Monsters. Anyways, I can leave these rooms powered and then just pull back to this and have this be my choke point. So I'm not going to commit myself to building anything out this way until I know I can clean out or fill out the arm. And that's why I long way around the bush to say I'm not building modules here. Sad to see that 20 health regeneration go, but especially for poor Ken here, who's going to take a beating every time monsters arrive. But it's what he wants, because if you look at his story background, it talks about him needing being a sadist. I do not think you need to research anything. You can only build food that you actually need. I agree. I'm going to keep the research going just because you never know what's going to suddenly pop up in that rotation. Surviving Kid is really nice for the hit point regeneration, but even, like, this is a blue tier and its own hit point regeneration is 2. I always think that First Aid Kit is better than this. However, it is actually better than, at least wit-wise, Tools Belt, but only by... Oh, no, it's not. It's on par. Also unlocks repair. Wow, they basically do the same thing. Pea Shooter is worse, fine. That's the worst version of Type-Rote. This is actually more wit and more attack than Tools Belt by 1. And so he ends up benefiting more from this. Shit! I forgot to pick up the stupid energy bar. Man, I'm really gonna kick myself for that one. I don't need the Foozy, right? Right. Alright, I'm gonna buy this for Opbot, because we were able to sell off a decent amount of stuff. So it's not quite net neutral, but it's pretty close. And then as for the power suit, where did the power suit go? Put it on someone. Oh yeah, this is already purple, so I really don't need this, which is objectively worse. And I don't think it's great to put it on anyone else either. It is nice to see, however, that at purple, it actually has less speed reduction. I'll power that up. Nothing. Except for a few monsters. I'm gonna do this so that nobody kills my merchant. If I got a nice space, like right here, if this was one, or maybe this was one, I would definitely depower these rooms and then power those up and place like a shop in one of them, and have OpBot operate that, and then leave like Cran and Kang right here. Toxic Cloud, lovely. I think there might have been a Toxic Cloud either here or here, and wherever it was, it's dispersed. I think it was here. Let's take the opportunity to level up everybody but Krang. Well, maybe not everybody, but someone but Krang. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Research module. Dustfield Gen, why not? Now, this is a room that I can commit to defending. So tear gas, transference, and autodock shards. The only thing that I think I actually do need to research is see if I can get autodock shards to tier 4. Once I do that, I will be fucking set, and I won't have to worry about research, really. And that is why tear gas is fucking amazing. Look at how quickly all of those monsters went down. I mean, not that we're not fairly powerful, but man. Yeah, I'll power that up. Shit, this is extending further than I thought it might. All the way to tier 4. Used up a lot of science. I can't imagine that I would really need to use it, though. Reactivation delay, I think, is a lot less, though. Let's see, what has this got? Yeah, it's a lot less. Has 100 more hit points than Hollow Hero 2. And it still costs 14. I mean, the cost never changes, but I'll just leave it for now. I don't want to risk that one of those red crystal guys will destroy this and I won't be able to stop him. Bonus food, great. Let's meet up with our buddies and destroy whatever comes in here. I also have to say that I love the fact that Hipster Scarf overrides the stele that says monsters ignore heroes. I would really like to be able to power up this entire section here. I don't think it's reasonable, though. Man, I was one dust short of being able to power that up as well. Sigh. Now there's one major module there, and that's all there is for this whole section. So let's, now we can do Hollow Hero. So now I've got kind of a serious problem. I think I'm going to depower that and extend that. This whole arm is just... Actually, I have to depower it, because the next thing I'm going to do is go this way. I'm going to hope that a lot of dust starts showing up in this arm. I'm not expecting that it will, though. Alright, you two can make it back to here. We're going to have a lot to hold off. It may actually be worth my while to put defense here. Hell, if I ever got the suppressive fire module, I would actually be able to use it right in that slot and further enhance the heroes in this room. Alright, so let's move up to here. carbonated water. Actually, that sells for a fair bit of food, doesn't it? I think I will probably end up selling the tools belt. We've got a whole bunch of people. They've got a whole bunch of people that can do repair. So I don't have to worry about that. There's nothing more I want to buy, I'm certain of that. Since he doesn't have anything that provides speed. I would like to buy that. I don't think I can afford it just yet. I'll make sure I help remind me to get this before I decide to finish the floor. Because I can just depower a room or two and then that'll have paid for itself. May actually be worth my while just to do that, so I don't have to... I mean, there are three major modules in there. I'm less concerned about that, honestly. Although, it's a good opportunity for me to get a food replicator in place. But, even though I don't have the power for it, I'm still going to try this door. I was hoping that would work out. It did not. Ooh, a spare hipster scarf. Now, is that better than the one he has? It is! By a few defense points. So now with him in this room, his defense goes up to 143. That's pretty damn good. Power that up. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm crazy. Power that up, and then Max and Ken will run back over here again. Let's keep going further. If you have some extra dust, you could get more items so that you can sell them later. Oh, you mean to the food merchant? That's a really good idea. I hadn't thought of that. I don't even have to, honestly. Knowing that the door's right there, I need very little power to sustain this whole thing. So I can just depower a number of rooms, do a really short track right to that, and not even worry about it. So I think I'm really going to clean up on food here. I could get more at the next merchant, but what do I most need? Food. I mean, unless the next merchant happened to be industry, which that would work out pretty well, but we're still going to leave this floor with a positive anyways, so if I come across another merchant, I'll definitely check what he's selling shit for and see if that works out better, but otherwise... and let's get you guys headed back here right now. Otherwise, we should be good. This looks dangerous. No, not so bad so far. Huh, not bad at all. And you know, I'm on floor 9, and this is hard difficulty. Easy, air quotes. So, I really... am feeling good about this. I've still got all my heroes. I'm keeping a careful eye on everybody. I can sell the hipster scarf for more food. I can level both of those guys up and still have money left over. Attack power 10 if artifact is active on the floor. Well, let's go take care of that. Pepper spray. Sure, whatever. And then, I'll level up Max, I guess. Now he's got +2 per room with dust in it. That's pretty good. Oh, there's another research crystal. I should take advantage of that. Viral injector. Or I could get another land, or the maximum land module. These things are only 35. They're not a huge investment. Might be worth it. I think I'm going to go with this for now, just to max this out, because this is the most defensive thing that we have access to. Everything's dead. Now I can destroy this bad boy without much effort. And then get everybody back here to help contribute. Aw, man. That is really not good. There are 3 doors, however, and that will be half of the cost that I put into this. That is painful. I'm just gonna have to hope that it doesn't get destroyed again. Did I actually? No, I didn't. That's fine. Wow. No wonder it went down. Well, that's the end of that. We're not building anything to replace that now. Super unfortunate, because yeah. Operation had been pretty sweet. Close that out. I get Nancy. I may actually run for it. Because if mobs can do that to the major modules... Well, I mean, major modules don't seem to have a lot of defense anyways. I'm gonna have to go sell some of this. Yeah. What? I got an achievement. Dexterous. What is that? Kill each type of mob 50 times. It also unlocked a picture in the album, so I want to see what that's about. Bet it is right here. Dungeon Monsters Group 1. Okay. Too late, now it boosts all the monsters on the floor. Get someone else to kill it fast while you run away. So, did I just unlock a new type of monster that's gonna try to kick my ass? Heal you up and get everybody over here. Because I don't think I recognize that monster sort of growing and powering up everything. Do not forget the merchant. Yeah, let's do the merchant, or some of the merchant right now. Oh, you mean if I'm gonna leave? Yeah. I'm still being greedy at the moment, though. The greed is strong. And if I was Frankie, greed would be good. Power that up. Actually, let's depower both of those and go like that. Because now they don't have to defend that particular module. That food module there. I'm less concerned about those mobs, especially since we keep going back over there to help them out. Level up Ken, since he's going to be taking some abuse in a moment. So this is a apology in advance. Part of what really excites me is that there's the potential, since we're on floor 9, that I could actually manage to get to a point, and we're putting this on for certain. There's a real possibility that I could actually have all 4 heroes at level 15, which would be amazing. It would also be something I've never done before, and unfortunately there is no achievement for it. Alright, so at this point, you go to here, you go to here. I'll choose something very quickly. Suppressive Firebot, because it's suddenly appearing that it will be useful. Dust Field Generator 3? What the hell? I think I'm going to need Ken. Right about here. Because it looks like they're running for my crystal. The explosions. Max, can you take care of that? So that was pretty damn close. Although, I feel like I just got really close to losing another room to power. I think that's everything I had powered up. Alright, I believe this is really going to be the last door. Yep. There's nothing in it, though. Let's keep them close to here, so that hopefully they'll be able to rush over and assist these guys if need be. That was really close. Alright, I did it. I did it. I unlocked the entire floor. So, now let's send you here. Max, let's try to get a whole bunch of depower all of that. Actually, I'll leave that one thing powered, but alright, let's see what we can get off this guy. That's worth a ton. This I actually need, so I'll get that first. And then as far as the rest of this goes, I can get away with just that powered safely. So that leaves me tons. So I'll buy this and this, and I think I've got the most valuable stuff. So now we go sell it all, except for the energy bar, which we're about to equip. Actually, that's a speed of 5. So we'll equip that. Even though it's worth more, it's unfortunate, but that's how these things shake out sometimes. Now, King's armor is actually quite good, and there's no real downside to having it. So I'm going to put it on Opbot, because he has the least hit points in the party. Now he's actually a little better off than Krayang. Sell this. I don't need the energy bar anymore. Battlefield Injector does provide wit. I don't think it provides more, though. Just one. I think I'd rather keep the offense. And then I keep the mil-spec bracelets. $60 dust. It's amazing. That was such a great idea. Thank you. I will be employing that in the future for certain. Interesting how nothing spawned like right in here. And we're out. Food replicator. Food replicator. Battlefield injector. That'll sell quite well. Yeah, I already determined I didn't want to put it on him. Maybe. Maybe I'll actually keep it around. Nah. Okay. I can't actually level someone up here. I think I'll do it on Krayang for the benefits. Especially with Defender of the Past 2 in play now. Research will mean a lot more, even though I don't plan to be doing it a ton. Dust? No dust. Alright, so this is already looking to be our choke point. Power that up. Place a third food module. Actually, at this point, I'm going to have Krayang go here. Wow, I think I just heard a massive thunder crack. There's a lot of wind and shit going outside, too. Oh, the power's still on, so it can't be a bad thing. I wish I'd thought of that before I'd opened this door. $34 food, that's amazing. Yeah, so I think I've totally changed my mind on Operation. I used to think it was a huge waste of time. But then again, I was also running my heroes around to every single door that I was opening as a group whenever possible. Okay, this is clearly going to be a point that we're going to have to work on for a little bit. I want to put down at least tear gas. I'm not going to go overboard with the rest of these, but just to soften up all of these monsters coming through. Now, none of the stuff that's spawned looks like it can handle my modules, so I'm going to throw down that viral injector. I don't know if it'll have enough time. If I did like viral injector and neurostun neurostun, then that would be excellent. But I'm not going to go that far. Active buttons that can boost your characters. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about it. I haven't necessarily felt much of a need for it because we've been handling things pretty well. Because we've been so well equipped, honestly. But I have I used verbal abuse on the last floor. But thank you for the reminder. Got a thumbs up. Okay. Auto dock shards, why not? Wait, who has no pain, no gain? Does anyone have it? Yeah, nobody has that skill. Oh, that was just an example. Okay, I'm with you now. Power that up. I do want to power that. I'm less a fan of powering that, but at least I may actually build a 4th food module on this floor. I don't know for certain yet. Uh-oh. Well, so much for research. I'll send Cain up to here. That may be the monster that was described in the album. Power that up. Well, let me wait a moment and see if anything spawns. I'm about to be real sad when that thing busts. Also, I'm at 445, so let's level him up. And then we'll level him up, because I'm crazy! Monsters don't slow down the hero. Wow, he is an excellent scout. I never really thought much of Max O'Kane because Sarah was so much faster than him, but god fucking damn it, if he isn't a decent scout, I appreciate his abilities. Sarah's an excellent crystal runner, but just damn. Defense of 16. I'm less concerned about these heroes' defense. I'll probably keep it until I find a merchant. So, we're doing a good job of powering things up. I'm a little surprised. We're on floor 10, and this is easy mode, so, you know, these sorts of things should be pretty rare. We're gonna get him the fuck out of there. I think I'm going to take it back. I'm going to commit Autodoc shards to this room, because the space between those waves is long enough now that I think that's going to be productive. I hadn't realized there was a door there. I wouldn't have opened this one. But we have found the exit now. That's extremely positive. And I can just race right over here and open this up. Okay, monsters are spawning. Hate to do this. I think we can still pull it off, though. We've given them enough time. Wow, he regenerates. Especially if it's true that he does, in fact, power up enemy monsters. I want to put a stop to that now. I think I'm going to throw down this land module, because we've got a long way to go on this floor. Very long way to go. Yeah. If we can get the dust here, I'm just going to use it over here. I'm not going to worry about powering up this entire southern wing. And we got it. Surviving kid, okay. I hope we find a merchant. Look at those guys go. Can Max actually operate? He can. It's almost a shame that we can't use Ken as a scout. But frankly, I'm more interested in getting the 2 bonus dust every time I discover dust rooms. So, Max will definitely stay on scouting duty. Because that's just so powerful. I'm really loving it. Incidentally, since I was just looking at your note about hero abilities. Did you ever see Sacrifice when it used to do something else? It used to be he loses hit points, but then he deals damage to heroes and monsters in the room at like a pretty high rate over time, and over like the course of like 30 seconds or something. Where is that? I wish he would show on the minimap. There we go. Anyways, it would deal damage over time to pretty much everything within a certain area, and or within the room, and it was really amazing because with an entire mob, it was like having a claymore mine that dealt damage over time, and it made things a lot easier, surprisingly. It looked bad at first to me, but I was fortunately mistaken. And I think I'm going to throw down a viral injector here. Get a couple things a little bit weakened up in this room. I don't know. I think I will throw down the Neurostun module. I'm investing a lot of industry here, but I just don't foresee being able to power up that whole section. So being able to weaken up things before they can get to us is going to be pretty crucial. Look at that. That was totally worth it. I am quite proud of myself now for doing that. I was wary about losing all that industry, but thanks to Scamper, nothing's ever going to catch him. And leveling him up, granting all the speed that it has. The one thing that I thought viral injectors did for a long time, which they do not, is you would think that with a virus that like it would spread to others and it would poison them too. No, it's just that this thing fires off and it hits a specific monster. It has that purple halo and that's it. It doesn't actually spread to other monsters, which is, in my opinion, a little crazy. Oh my god, look at that. Guys, pretty gross. Alright, so now I've got the dust. I can start exploring other arms of this. There's a chance that I will not actually bother exploring this entire floor and just make a break for it, because we're getting close, and the chance to beat easy difficulty is so tempting. So I'm going to move Ken to here for now, because thanks to Neurostun module... Oh, I'm feeling greedy again. That greed is coming up. I could do it a second time and throw Neurostun here, viral here. That really has to kind of be it for industry investment. But I really think it's going to give me a chance to get Ken back over there. And where is he anyways? Is he here? Yes, apparently he's behind the crystal. Oh. Well, now I wish I hadn't powered that room up, because I could just power this up. I can't depower that. I could depower that. There we go. Now that whole thing is powered, and I don't... Oh, but now I have another problem. I can't depower that because of that. I think I'm just gonna have them both explore and say screw it to managing power for a minute. And what luck? Alright, so we can rush our way over to here. And Max is definitely going to come up here and take care of that guy. Let's see how well this works out. Yeah, this is definitely worth the money. I'm so lucky that there are no monsters that destroy minor modules in this wave group. Look, some of them even are dying before they get to us. It's always nice. And Autodoc Shards is giving us a nice amount of health regeneration between fights. Because everything is taking forever to get to us. So it's making our food consumption much more efficient when we do use it. So I can power that. And let's bring Ken here. I am so smart. SMAT. SMART. So I have all this stuff and I really want to sell it. I feel a lot more comfortable with that entire sector over here now that I have that stuff in place. Let's level up Ken, then Opbot, then Krayang. And that still leaves us with over 100 food. And then we race our butts back over here. I have a question for you, in case you know. I've been trying to figure this out for a while. Krayang's level up here is in green. Now, it would be one thing if he meant that he was operating, but Opbot's is not green. Do you know why his level is green? Or is that just to try to stand out against blue? Because frankly, I think this fleshy, orangish, or whitish color would stand out better against a blue background. Wow, that is a pretty big mob right there. It's a bug. Okay. We're gonna activate that and paramedic, because I think we're about to lose it. It may not have been necessary to activate Surgical Striker. Oh. Yeah, it's just trying to show me that the next level... Oh! That's not a bug. I totally understand what you're talking about. These guys can't level up because they're 175. And he can because he's at it requires 155. So it's not a bug. It's that's exactly what it's trying to show me. But I'm glad you pointed that out because now I know. So let's go over here. And Ken, you're gonna stay here. See, Ken's even pictured with a scarf. That's why he should be wearing this hipster scarf. Clearly. I don't care about powering up this section anymore. I'm just gonna power up this space here. I am not super concerned about activating that. I've spent a lot of industry already on this floor. I don't think it's too big of a concern. You go here, Ken, get your butt all the way back over here. Alright, now Max will join you. Now, I'm still concerned that the album is telling me that these things power up monsters. And if that's the case... See, I just thought that they destroyed major and minor modules in rooms, and I'm still not unconvinced that they do that. Oh, there it is. I almost lost Ken there. Did we lose a module in here? I had tear gas and... I don't think I put anything else down. No, I hadn't. I don't even think I need that. The only thing I could possibly see is another one of these, or possibly one of these. Or actually Suppressive Fire, because then I can add attack power bonus. I'm actually kind of disappointed I don't have an artifact to be doing some research on this floor with. Ken is not a hipster, but he is a real punk. I agree. That hairstyle is pretty sweet, though. Let me pour myself a little more water here. T-shirt. I don't think that's better than anything that we have right now. It actually brings down speed, so no. Nothing spawning here, so let's get our butts over here. Max, why don't you go attend to this? He seems to be the only one on the floor. I may not even need to heal him up quite that much. Those guys are going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, though. So if anybody thought these viral injectors were shit, I would just like to hold up this video as proof that viral injectors are amazing. I can even power that room. And I'll just have Ken sit here because there's no reason to have him hang back. Man, the fact that that 2 dust almost made it 10 dust. Oh, so amazing. And that is the last floor. So there were no merchants and no additional artifacts. That is unfortunate, because I cannot possibly take all this shit with me in the next floor. I don't think that's going to be worth a lot. I know Third Eye is worth a ton, but so is Football Whistle and Battlefield Injector. I already have a thing, and this is just a minor feel-bad moment in that I can't really maximize the objects that I have with me. Also, I gotta say, I think this really did help out a lot. And we're leaving with more industry than we came in. So, let's power that down. And I can power that, and that should be a decent buffer. So, everybody go here. Max, you pick this up. And then I'm gonna equip you. Oh, he still has Photon Decelerator. Oopsie. Maybe it's best I leave it on him. Scamper was extraordinarily useful in terms of him getting around. Oh, they're going to be slowed by the Neurostun module. Probably not enough, though. Each subsequent monster will be, though. He may actually die. Double the industry is excellent. Unfortunately, as close as I am to finishing this run, I'm gonna have to save it. I think the next time that I'm planning on doing a run is gonna be on Thursday, because I have stuff Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm almost certainly gonna pick this up, and it will be to be continued on Wednesday or Thursday. Anyways, I noticed that there was another guy in the chat. I think his name is Grumbles. Hey, dude. I just want to throw out there that I also have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/abusiveyoda, and I also have a Twitter, twitter.com/abusiveyoda, and you can go to there, and if you follow me, it will give you notifications when I'm streaming, because it tends to vary a bit, and you'll be able to follow me here as well on Twitch, which, you know, I think you've already done. So, appreciate you guys hanging with me, and Band for Life for your help. So, this looks like the best run that I've ever had in terms of my chances to finish easy. So, I look forward to doing that on Thursday, and I will be doing it at probably 7:30 Eastern time, Eastern Seaboard time for the US, which is -5 GMT, because I still don't know where in the world you're from. So, hopefully I'll see you then. Good night.